Hello, everyone. This is Moongoddess777 coming at you on this Tuesday. How has everyone been doing? It's been a few weeks. I have been very busy trying to get everything situated as far as trying to get my credit rating higher, trying to invest in some things, trying to figure out this new technology, trying to take care of the family and balance things out. Trying to solidify my businesses even more as far as my nonprofit, trying to make sure I got all my T's crossed and my I's dotted so I can be ready for this new system that's coming in. I'm trying to get ahead of the technology and understand it, the web 3.0, the currency changes and all that. So I've been very busy trying to implement things and work on myself and stop habits that I need to stop as far as eating habits and stuff like that. I've been doing more intermediate fasting, trying to fast a lot longer and trying to go without food. A lot of people might think it's strange, but I grew up in the religion of Christianity and Pentecostal holiness, so we were used to like fasting and stuff like that. And it helped me a lot because I know I need it now, because I don't want to be like, I never wanted to be controlled by anything in the physical, be it food and drugs and sex and things like that. Things of the lower nature, what the Christians call sin and Venus, the desires or whatever, because a lot of times your desires can actually destroy you. They can, and I can get up here all made up, but I ain't got on nothing. I just got on a little lip coverage, real light or whatever. I'm pretty natural looking. Sometimes I get up here all made up, but I'm getting to the point where I ain't even worried about that. I'm not insecure like I used to be or in times past, where I'm concerned about, as long as I'm clean and I ain't smelling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Like, I've had people telling me, because I wear my natural hair and because I don't gotta wake up, with my eyelashes. Like, I used to be like, I had to go places, I had to have on the diamond eyelashes, or not at work, not in the professional, but at nighttime I get all jazzed up or whatever, going out in the nightlife. But during the day when I was working these professional jobs, I still have my stuff together, my eyelashes, the eyebrows got to be perfect. The makeup got to be slayed. The hair, I'm talking about, I used to be a real serious, I have come from I'm just going to keep it real. I need to put a little water on this, but I take care of my hair. I don't feel in love with my natural hair. I used to be a person, I'm being real with y'all. And y'all better start liking my videos, because I know y'all be watching my stuff. And y'all be getting ideas, which is fine, because I don't have a big following, which is fine with me. I do this because I love it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually, what is it? It's me facing my fear, because I know y'all seen me on TV a few years ago when I was on that show or whatever, when it's, my ex took me up there to sue me or whatever on the Judge Mathis show. But anyway, I was up there, and I am, and I'm a comedian. I like to make people laugh and stuff like that, and it was pretty funny. And it's even funny to me when I look at it now. But I had somebody to tell me in my family that, you don't look like you. Telling me I don't look like I look when of course I'm not gonna look like I look on TV, because when I went up there, I made sure that I had everything slayed, laid, dyed to the side, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I did my own makeup, which it wasn't a lot of makeup, because I don't have to wear a lot of makeup. But if I did, who gives a shit? But I was going to look good up there because my ex-husband was number one, taking me up there to sue me. I was fucking angry and pissed off because I felt like I had got shortchanged. So, of course, I'm going to fucking look good. I'm on a damn national TV show with my ex-husband. I know he was expecting me to go over there looking busted and disgusted. Shit, I know how to clean up right now, but sometimes I done got so secure with myself. It's not me letting myself go. I have come to love my natural self. I don't even care what nobody think about me, because it was a time in my life when I did not love my hair, my natural hair. I mean, I would definitely had to have a wig on or something, or a weave on, where I was not comfortable in my skin. Over the past few years, I have become comfortable in my skin. I love myself. I don't care. Like, I seen the times I was so insecure that somebody would have told me that it would have really made me upset and emotional and all that. I just went in the bathroom and played with my makeup and showed them, like, look, bitch, I can look like this when I want to, but I look good without nothing on. Like, I look fine, natural to me. If you don't like it, just look the other fucking way. Because I'm not living my life anymore to make other people happy. I'm not fucking living my life to make motherfuckers feel comfortable that made me uncomfortable. And I'm not walking on eggshells around nobody. They're gonna have to love me, the whole me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, I accept they motherfucking ass. I accept they ass ain't perfect. They make mistakes. Motherfuckers done did shit to you. You gotta forget. See, with family, a lot of times with family, you know, people do stuff to you in the streets. You can branch out, walk away, you ain't never gotta see them again. But with family, you can do that too, but it's more difficult. It's more depending on who the motherfucker is. It's kind of difficult, but you gotta be able to have compassion for these people and forgive, but not be no person that they can just walk over. You gotta let a motherfucker know that you ain't no motherfucker to be played with neither. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go around here killing people and throwing people in the damn fire and literally burning their ass up, doing the whole. You just gotta teach a motherfucker how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? When I got out here in this world, you know, I was naive. I thought, you know, I thought that if I be nice to people, they'll be nice to me, and that, you know, you ain't gotta worry about nothing if you treat people right. But shit, little did I know. But I learned, though, you know what I'm saying? You really don't have friends. You just have people that, you know, they say they're your friend, but as soon as you turn your back, they hating on you or ready to, you know, it could be where they got more money than you got. Hell, they can look better than you look. They can have a better family, a better position in life, and still be jealous of the fact that you ain't got no support. Don't nobody in your family like you. You know what I'm saying? You the black sheep, but you still know how to wake up and smile, and you got to glow. Motherfuckers be jealous that you ain't jumped off the goddamn bridge and killed your goddamn self and shut the fuck up. They hate, it's a spirit, though. They being, I call it remotely controlled. And some of these people, I believe they don't work at some of these fucking companies with all these chemicals that they put in these motherfucking machines or whatever the fuck they was doing on these crazy ass jobs, that they was experimenting on their ass. I believe they done cloned them or something, because it's like they being remotely controlled to destroy their own. I ain't never seen such a time when parents hate their own kids. Other cultures don't hate. They might don't like their fucking kids. They fucking kids be fucking. I have seen this with my own. I don't know what the hell this coming up here. I have seen this with my own eyes. Them motherfucking kids be strung out. It used to be crack back in the days. Like, I survived. I'm a survivor, honey. I survived the AIDS epidemic, and you want to look at that show? I said it right up there. I go into detail, but I survived the AIDS epidemic. I survived the crack epidemic. I survived. Not that I was out there, you know what I'm saying, but it don't matter whether you're using it or not. But somebody that was close to you were using it. Somebody was, because they targeted our community with it. And you had a baby by a crackhead, your shit, you was exposed to it. Your kids, it's in their genes. It might be in your genes. Because they sure targeted us with AIDS, HIV, crack, cocaine, even the homosexuality. How they had the mamas at work, the latchkey kids, and we being babysitted by predators when they let that influx of people out of prison. You know, yeah. The latchkey kids where mama was gone. Daddy. Who the fuck is that? What? Daddy. I remember my uncles. That was the closest thing I had to a daddy, was my uncle and them out. And you know, when he was, them black men had a lot of issues. I don't know why they did, but my uncle or whatever, they was pretty decent. Like, I didn't have to worry about being touched. And I'm sorry that for anybody that did get touched and stuff like that by their uncles and stuff. But my uncles, I ain't had to worry about it. Even when I'm drunk, was drinking, my grandmama watched over us like a hawk. I ain't gonna say Nothing ain't never happened to me, but I know that I saw even in the imperfection, I saw the Mama Dukes, had it going real strong with my grandmama, and I ain't had to worry about being bothered by my uncles. And I ain't gonna say it wasn't other people that was predators or had predatory behavior, like, as far as in that vicinity or whatever. Even the younger kids, they used to, in our generation, it was a lot of rape and stuff. Even in the schools that I was going to, the high schools and middle schools, and some of my friends and stuff were even raped by people that we grew up with. Like, what they do? Why? How can you rape somebody that you've been going to school with for 10, 20 years? Like, not 10. I'm just exaggerating. Like, if we've been in school since the first and second grade, third grade, why in the fuck when we get your hormones that out of whack when we get to the 8th and 11th grade and shit? Y'all trying to rape the girls that grew up? That shit. I mean, damn, ask for the pussy or something. Try to work to get it. Don't just take it. Like, that fuck women up. Like, rape is really, 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 really traumatic. And that molestation stuff and all of that, It's a lot of that has happened in our communities, and it's been pushed under the rugs, and the family look the other way. I mean, we are the most hypocritical community of trauma and act like everything's gonna be okay. All you gotta do is just give it to the Lord. I know children that's been molested by their own biological parent. They fucked up now. Like, they really are fucked. They gonna be okay. But that's some fuck shit. That your parent is so fucked up that they fuck with you. Really? Like, and they feel like they can't talk to nobody about it. Cause shit like that, you really can't say, oh, well, my daddy fucked me or my mommy fucked. Who can you tell? Cause these motherfucking psychologists ain't y'all ain't gotta like this. Y'all ain't gotta. I know y'all be looking at this shit, and I be channeling. Like, I know who I am. I don't need no validation. I used to. I don't need no validation, cause I'm validated by a higher power. And if it's meant for me to have a big audience, I'll have it. But I've been protected. I have ran from me, honestly. I'm going to tell you straight up. When I got off that show, before that fucking show, they wanted me to sign with T.I. and them, okay? In Virginia, in Hampton, Virginia. Some of his people, even some people, I ain't even going to mention the names. Even people that was signed already heard me and my stepdaddy voice on a track that I did my own shit in VA. I wrote it and I arranged it. I had my own beats, okay? I was picked as a new artist pick. So I'm not nobody. I don't got to ride on no coattail or no famous person. I done had A-listers that y'all look at now right in Hollywood. The A-listers that y'all look at and be like, oh, he's so fine. Them niggas done try to get me in Charlotte. Them NBA ball players, I done swerved on. I mean, I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that it was smart for me to not go after the money, but I ain't never been one to be about that. I be about, like, thinking, like, okay, how's this gonna, and I be too conservative. I have been too tight ass, yeah. Cause sometimes I be like, well, damn, I should have went for that or whatever. But the ones y'all looking at right now, I could name some names, A-listers in Hollywood, they done try to holler at me, and I mean on some VIP type, I want to chill with you type vibes, okay? And I ain't even gonna mention the recent stuff because they already think somebody be trying to ride out. I'm like, I don't need you for clout, because they've been trying to get me for a long time. If I really wanted to be famous, it's not hard for me. I be trying to be low key. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Like, I'm happy with being hidden and low key. Ain't nobody really fucking with me like that. Cause I know what that fame do. You know what I'm saying? I know what that, maybe in a past life, I think in a past life I was a very famous person. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I got so famous and stuff, I started speaking the truth, and you never know that. You know what happens, when you get too famous and you got a big following and you speaking the truth. So it's kind of protecting of me to be, you know what I'm saying, low key. I know I can move like I want to move, and recently I had a fucking motherfucker that was trying to stalk me. I stalked the fucking stalker. I had a motherfucker coming at me like, oh, I know where you live and this and that. I'm like, bitch, what? I tracked them down and was like, yeah, bitch, I'm watching you, okay? don't fuck with me because I'm a disciplined disciple. Damn right, I'm a priestess and high priestess and all that. But I'm fucking balanced. I can get dark just right with them motherfuckers. That's why they want to fuck with me. Because I'm balanced. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on no damn, well, I just got to do this one way. And man, it's several different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I have pure intentions. Like, I'm balanced. It took a lot of work. I'm not judgmental of people. Like, I don't care I don't really care how you come in. As long as you get there and you got the right mindset, the right intent. I'm not worrying about whether you straight, whether you gay, and as long as you ain't, hey, long as you ain't got the wrong intentions towards me and my people and whatever, that's your business what you do. I don't care about your skin color. What's your intentions? Because we got people that look just like us that's the enemy, okay? Matter of fact, I don't even want to say what I'm about to say because it got my people, it got their video taken down or whatever. Shout out to Stone Mountain. You know, that was a good vibe, Brother Rich. And what is it? His name on YouTube is Black Magic 363. The first time they was there, that was a good vibe. And then recently, they are not a cult. They have helped me out a lot. That is a powerful channel. Shout out to Black Magic 363, Brother Rich. That channel is so many powerful speakers up there. Y'all need to get up there and check it out. I'm pretty sure some of the people that listen to me go up there and check it out. He has so many. Billy Carson. I don't care what they say about him. His book is you don't gotta be woke and broke. These people, Aquarius Maximus, shout out to her. Sister Myra, she been down with Bobby Hemmett way back. Brother Dr. B Serious, Rod Hayes, it's so many more. Brother, I seen him on the one where Umar was on, Dr. Umar was on, what is it? Way back in the day. Hidden Colors, Phil Valentine, shout out to him. Who else? Brother Small. I love Brother Small, how he talk about how he there for his children, even though they grown. They need support. I ain't gonna get off the subject, but I'm staying up there talking about Black Magic channel on YouTube 363. He even got a Patreon channel where YouTube be taking his stuff off because it's so powerful when Rod Hayes start channeling and when Brother Dr. Valentine start channeling and stuff with the spirit and the ancestors, how they can't handle it because they know they telling the truth. They know they tapping in or whatever. I'm not trying to sit up here and act like I got all night. I listen to people. I was going through some stuff a few years ago when this pandemic hit and all this shit. And I like the guy kind of, but at the same time, I didn't get off base in a cult that was needed at that time to bring me to the place that I am now. So I'm grateful for that too. So I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and throw the baby out there. I'm a comedian too. I'll laugh and joke or whatever, get up on these sites and just trip out. Cause I'm funny. Like if you look at me, I could do stand up with no problem. Like I could do fucking skits with no problem. And maybe I will, sometime soon I will start, adding more to my channel. I just had so much going on, and it's a lot of stuff that I have to do myself. I have to handle myself. I have to put things in order. I try to make sure that home is right first. I'm a very balanced woman, but I'm a very feminine woman. I try to make sure that home is right and balanced and stuff like that and in order. And sometimes I'm a little bit too overboard feminine. I gotta balance it out because I gotta work. I have a purpose and a work to do in the home, but also in the universe with with humanity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all love, unconditional love, and I'm not ashamed of who I am. I know they just put my video up and it's going viral like a few months ago. That's fine. I don't care. If people know that Moongoddess777 is Lexus 247, keep it real. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what they gonna do. Okay, that's the old me. But at the same time, if I need to take that back out, I know I keep that. I ain't gonna completely kill the ego. I keep that shit around in case I need to pull Lexus 247. So brand new. I mean, that's my first song. That's my first music project is So Brand New that I was picked as a new artist pick on the radio station. But I mean, keep it real. That keep it real Lexus, yeah. If I need to pull Lexus out, I ain't gotta operate in that energy like all the time. But if I need to pull it, hell, I'll pull Lexus out. You know, I might do the thing with that, you know, a little skit and all that or whatever. But anyway, hey, you got to take the good, the bad, the ugly of yourself, combine it, and put it together, and use it for the purpose that you've been seeing here. I ain't ashamed. I don't give a damn what nobody think about what they gonna do. What just cause they think something about me, that don't mean that I got an answer to it. That don't mean that that's who I am. And like I said, I love my hair. I don't care. They done brainwash us so bad. They done brainwash a lot of our sisters so bad. They think that, and the kids, they think that once you wearing your natural hair and you ain't out here trying to look like somebody else and you just love your natural skin, then you done let yourself go. That's sad. That's sad. Cause I'll be damn, I'm not nobody else. If you want to enhance yourself, fine. I still, you know, you see me up here, I still wear my makeup. You know, you see, I don't put many pictures up like I used to on the Facebook and stuff. You know, cause I seen where some stalkers were trying to pull my damn pictures off and shit. And I am protected spiritually. I'm protected spiritually, and I got my protection in the physical. You know what I'm saying? I'm protected spiritually and physically, okay? And I ain't scared to go in the woods and in the dark and all that. I be shit. I ain't no scary ass person. I ain't even scary when I see spirits and stuff. I be talking to them like, what's up? What you come for? What you need? Is you meaning me good or you meaning me bad? I ain't even scared when I see. I just seen some shit last night. I made it darker in my damn space. Shit, got me fucked up. What? I've been seeing shit since I was a kid. Yeah. So you think if I'm not scared of something in the spiritual world that I be seeing, you think I'm scared of motherfucking people in this dimension? And they bleed like I bleed and shit? I don't think so. Miss me with that. So I just want everybody to, kind of go within and, get in touch because they're here. I felt a shift this morning. I felt a shift. This is just, I'm talking about area. I felt a shift this morning because it's been a while and I love y'all unconditionally. I don't want y'all to think I don't love y'all. I don't want y'all to think I forgot about y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm not here for y'all. During the beginning of this retrograde, I just been trying to clean up my own backyard and, like I said, stop some bad habits or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Trying to start more fasting and cleansing out my avatar, not just to lose weight, but to lose sight on lusting and being, I ain't gonna say I'm gluttonous because I don't think I'm a gluttonous person. I just have I'm a chef. I don't know if y'all seen my Instagram or whatever, if some people be looking at my Instagram or whatever, but I cook. I love to cook. I could cook just about anything, whether it's, bacon or authentic dishes, whatever. I cook just about. So I have to be careful even with that because that's good and that's a gift because my grandmother started me cooking at 10 and I added on to it. But at the same time, I don't want to be like caught up into just like, oh, I'm going to eat what I want and I'm just going to you can get too caught up into, I love cooking. I love it, but I want to have balance with it. Like I just be, my mama said she believed that I was in a past life or something. She's like, I'm just, the way I cook, she's like, she can't believe it on her chat. Like, I don't know. My grandmama did that though. And I done upgraded it, but she'd be like amazed. Like, you cook the food just like you in the, when I cook, it's like I'm right in that country. Like if I cook an Indian dish, I do the whole experience. If I'm cooking an Asian dish, it's going to taste just like I want the authentic Italian experience or whatever. I'm so glad I'm flexible like that. Whether I'm doing like a Jamaican, I do the ingredients that they use. I try to get the closest thing possibly to fresh ingredients to what I can actually, what they use in that culture, in that country. And that's how I taught my children about eating different cultures of food. And I mean, that has really been a blessing. I basically homeschool mine. All of them, even the children that I raised and stuff through in the church, I basically homeschool these kids. That's why I'm manifesting even though I've been doing this all my life, they gave me a scholarship. They wanted to give me a scholarship to go to the college in my community, but I didn't want to do it. Even back then, I didn't even want to be a part of that system like that. I did. Yeah, the only reason I went to college because, and the only reason I did something with myself as far as their system is because I knew people. Some people thought that I had got so far off track I couldn't fucking do it. That I just did. Be like, man, that shit ain't. Because they know who I am. Like, they know. When I was in school, when I score on them tests, my test score would be so high, they would take me out of school when I was not even in the 8th grade to the college. You know what I'm saying? And they know I taught myself. Like, I didn't go to school. I was a part of the school system, but they would send my work home because I wouldn't go. But I would sit home and do my work. And the teacher told the children, and I'm sure my classmates they remember when the teacher told them, they told the teacher, they said, she never comes to school. Cause I was always a little church girl. I wore dresses and stuff. They were picking on me and I love to fight. Like I grew up with boys, even though I wore dresses and I was into that holiness stuff. I'll fuck you up. They know it. I ain't even lying. Like I'll act all good in school, do my work and be nice to the teacher. But when the bell rang, I'll be standing behind the door waiting for them boys and stuff that picked on me. I'll clothesline them and fuck them up. I got caught because I was so mad with this boy. And they know who I'm talking about. This boy named Victor. It was a high school bus sitting outside. I didn't realize that. I was just all caught up in them there. You know, I got that Libra something in me, so that Aries is the opposite polarity. It was coming out. I was like, fuck this motherfucker up. You know, I play that little nerd role in school. I have my glasses on. I be in there with all them damn kids in them college prep classes. Because most of the people I was in the class, mostly in the class, college with them white kids. I was smart. I'm still smart. I'm smart as fuck. They'll tell you. But when that bell rang, I'm like, oh shit, now it's time to go back to because I was raised up with a bunch of boys, and also, my aunt lived in Allen Drive, so I'll be over there. Back then we had a community thing going, but if you gonna get into the friendships and stuff, it's kind of like a game. They'll jump you, but then they'll have your back. Like they'll have your back. Like that's like family, family. It was different than them. So when the bell rung, then I'm ready. I'm ready to knock them. I'm ready to knock them out. I ain't gonna say. I said, I'm ready to knock them out. Then I'm ready to go back to that fighting mode. Okay, so he come out. He don't mess with me, fuck with me all day in school, all day. I'm like, yes, ma'am. He messing with me. As soon as that bell rung, I threw that book bag down. I knew he would. I don't know how the hell. I think I was peeping. Like I kept peeping. Like this is in like the 7th grade. I kept peeping. I'm like, yeah, here come that motherfucker. He coming out. I don't know how I did it, but I think I was practicing this out there in the country. My grandma out there with my cousins and stuff. I think I did this to them. Cause they say I used to get my brother good, and I'm young. I'm the baby, but they said I'd be toe to toe with him. So here he come out the side of the school door. I don't know. Some kind of way he tall now, but he was tall back then. I don't know how I clotheslined his ass. But my cousins and them was on that high school bus watching. I was so mad I didn't realize that I had a whole high school bus, because the high school bus used to come and sit to the middle school, and I guess it was picking up some of the damn middle school children. I'm like, what the fuck? Look, I waited behind that door. Soon as he got there, I had made some kind of barrier where I clotheslined him. He fell on his back. I went to work on him. Look, I get home. I'm thinking ain't nobody really see me because I did it fast. Then I hopped on the bus and went home. Mom, I'm home. I'm ready to eat. And look at Tom and Jerry. So listen. I get home. Here come my brother walking to the house. My brother is like 5, 6 years or maybe more, a little more older than I am. He about 6, yeah. He in high school. I'm in middle school. So I'm home playing that little innocent role and shit. Here come my brother walking to the house. Mom. He like, how was you looking at me right strange? Huh? What in the world going on with you today? Like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I ain't told my mama a damn thing. Like, he like, I heard what happened, right? I'm like, what? Did you heard what? Like, said, yeah, kid told me that they all was on the bus and seen that you clotheslined this boy named Victor, and he was coming out. You clotheslined him. He got on his back, and boy, you went to work on him. They said that that you good, like you don't need no big brother to protect you. I said, what the fuck? Yes, I do. I need because I always was, the little girl want a big brother to protect me, and want to be a daddy's girl, all that and shit. That's why I was stuck up under my uncle's. He was like, no, you don't. From what they told me, Ken and them, you don't need nobody to look over you. You got this. And from that point on, they fucked me up because my brother act like I didn't need him, and I always needed. So I always needed that. Like, even though I might have been like a tomboyish and stuff, that little girl, that feminine side of me, still wanted that big brother protection like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's any woman. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much was telling me like, whatever I could do, you could do for he stuck to that for a long. And that, hey, that's another story, but I guess I went too far that day, and when they seen that, them high schools, they went back and told my brother, they're like, dang, like your sister. But see, everybody seen that part right there. They seen that. They saw that. They saw when I went off on that boy, but didn't nobody see when I be in school trying to do my little fucking work. I ain't bothering nobody. He trying to fill up all on my breast, calling me derogatory names and stuff like that. Fucking with me, just fucking with me, picking with me. Now, if he liked me, that's a different story. But you don't do that. Like, he was pretty much, I felt like he might have liked me, but he was trying to just taunt me. And he just went too far. And I said, you know what? I'm going to end this. Like, what they seen was the tipping scale once I just got fed up. Like, they see, and that's what people see. Like, that's in life in general. Like, a lot of times people see people in action or angry. They don't see what they went through to make them get to that point. They see the fact of, oh, this person is violent. They're angry. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going in the backlog and looking to see what pushed people to that point. But, I'm going to stay on the subject with this. But, yeah, I have actually been trying to understand a lot of technology, trying to balance out with spirituality, higher intelligence, and technology. Yes, bettering myself. Trying to, help better my family spiritually and mentally and psychologically, relocation and stuff like that. Yeah. Relocation of not just in the physical, but spiritual, the shifts and stuff, ascending and upgrading and whatnot. Yeah. And healing, doing more of this healing and shadow work and mirror work, going within. And even last night, as I woke up this morning, I had some epiphanies and some things happening, in the spiritual realm where I felt that the dimensions were merging, the physical and the spiritual. It was things going on in the other dimension, and I could actually see outside and, astral projecting and different things like that. It's just amazing. I was communing with the ancestors yesterday and feeding them and, oh my God, just in the spirit and just dancing and stuff like that. I want to get it. So up here, I know I got some videos where I'm in the woods. I was in the woods and stuff. Yeah, I was in the woods and dancing, in nature and stuff like that. But I'm going to start, doing more recordings of that. It's been such a Plutorian, it's been such Plutorian energy going on, sudden changes and stuff like that. But it has to be death. It has to be rebirth. It has to be destroyed before it can be rebuilt. Even within us. I just commend my brothers. Like I said, Black Magic 363, Red Pill, Blue Pill in the gang, Brother Simon. And the guy, the medium, the psychic, the one that was up there with them, and the other people, even the young people, the rappers and stuff like that. That ding dong, the witch is dead. Yeah, a lot of young people chanting that because they are the ancestors returned too. Oh my God, I've been talking about that queen for a long time. I remember when years ago I was on Facebook talking about how wicked they was and what they have done and how, the lizard queen, People got on me bad. I done had people that look like me come at me. People are about how can you talk about the queen? I'm like, how can you not? Like, no disrespect. Hey, they used to celebrate death and so death is celebrated anywhere but here in the Western world. They done brainwashed and indoctrinated us with a whole bunch of bullshit. And these books, from these books to these political leaders and all that, they all from the same damn bloodline. They all got the same agenda. They all in with that. That's a test country. She's sending them undesirable people over here. And when I say she, I mean she, her regime, the monarchy. I believe she been here long. I believe she can't keep a shape no more, like Aquarius and them said. Sister Mariner said she might be gone, but she can't. They probably did get disposed of because she probably can't keep her form because of this son. This Nibiru ain't playing. And like they said, y'all, we getting caught up into all this this ignorant people. Like the ignorant people, they think they better, but the people that's really running stuff, the higher echelon, they look like us. Because you know why? The curse is about the fact of we as a people are everything. Everything. We the indigenous, we been all up, but you can't get in ego neither. You know, we might not even been, if we're a woman in this lifetime, we might have been a man or something. We done women have been we done some shit to women. We done some shit to ourselves. Like that feminine energy, we done made the mama universe, the great mother. We done pissed her off and daughter Earth. We done pissed the Orishas off with this shit we been doing in this flesh. We done pissed them people off. It ain't no way we supposed to be treating our women and children and men like we do. It ain't no way we supposed to be this fucked up. It ain't. Not this long. Nope. It's not. The men ain't supposed to hate the women like that. The children ain't supposed to be on their own like this. We are not supposed to be betraying. We supposed to been done turned away from the Antichrist by now, because the Antichrist been done came. We supposed to been done start worshiping the patriarch and balanced it out, where it's the masculine and feminine balance. One is not better than the other. You can't have one without the other. We should have been done woke up by now, brothers and sisters. It ain't no time. You ain't got no time. You ain't got time. Don't even follow what I'm saying. Go within. Stop reading the damn books. Read them if you know how to read them without getting all, oh my God, I'm Kumala Phi Beta and I'm this and that and I have a degree. See, this is what get me. This the double standard that get me right here. This what get me. So you want to talk about how you all into nature and you into spirituality and you know what I'm saying, you into the this and that African, but then when you get insecure, when you feeling a little bit, you know, in your feelings, you want to throw all these. Look, let me tell you something. I got degrees in all that, education and all that. But no, it ain't no better education than what I taught myself. Before all of this, I'm not knocking nobody degrees. I'm not knocking nobody education because I'm a very educated woman. I'm a very diverse woman. I know how to talk to people in the streets and sleeping on. Like, I know how to deal with homeless people. I ain't going to tell them to get the fuck on. If I can help them, I'm going to help them some kind of way. But I know how to deal with doctors and lawyers and engineers. And you see me deal with judges. That ain't just the first time I done dealt with a judge. I done dealt with the judges in the shit, fucking Raleigh and shit, and the lawyers. And I'm pretty much, people want me to represent them all the time. And I don't even have a fucking law degree. I studied it. It's a lot more learning that I could do. But if I really, really get bear down, hell, I'll be hell out here in this court system. Sure will. So, you know, I'm diverse and I'm a healer. I'm into medicine and this and that. And even in that field, you know, all I'm saying is you can't serve two masters. You can be balanced though. Stop getting out here talking about, you know, the system and you don't deal with the white man system and all this and that. But when you get insecure and you feeling a little in your feelings, you want to throw out all these degrees and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw up that you got degrees and this. But you talk about people that do that, but you doing this. I'm done. This is the bit. This is the y'all support. Y'all might want to get with some of the stuff I'm doing. I don't know how. I know I ain't been up here in a while, and I know I'm still, establishing my stuff. But you might want to keep an eye on me. It's up to you. Either way, I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna do it. Everybody, I love y'all. Unconditional love to you. Y'all support Maya's temple. We gonna be in a couple of locations. Okay. We're not gonna just be in this location. We are, like I said, I spoke it into existence. We are expanding. Yes. We got our funding coming in. We got more opportunities opening up and everything. I mean, everything that I'm speaking, I'm thinking it, and it's coming into fruition. Yes. It's been times that, all you got, that faith is real. That ain't just in Christianity. That faith thing is real. You can have the faith as a mustard seed. You can write it down and speak it. It's powerful. And believe it and just speak it. Even when shit ain't going right. Even when you don't see no light. When it don't even seem like it's going to happen. When it just seems like it's a shit dark. Still speak it. Still think it. Because you can create. You can create and manifest what you want. You can create and manifest your heaven on earth or your hell on earth. Yes. What else? Oh, yeah. I might put a thumbnail up here and everything. But what else? Yeah. Putin. Y'all know Putin said that he's seen her shapeshift a lot of times. He's seen that queen shapeshift. And they kicking Ukraine. That's sad that on the news they make it seem like that Ukraine is winning, but Russia is really about. They don't merge with India, South Africa, and they China been down with them. It looked like they trying to make Revelations play out. That's what it seemed like to me. They trying to play out Revelations. They saying that those people open up that cookie shop down in Memphis, and they don't release the video to everybody else. Like, rest in peace, PNB Rock. That was really a sad tragedy. I don't know whether it was. I don't think you should be post. I'm not even a big star. And damn, if I post when y'all see me somewhere, I've been gone probably a week or two. Might be longer than that. I ain't posting my location right when I'm there. No. And see, like I said, I ain't no big star. I ain't got no big following. But I do have people that's fans of my books and stuff like that. And I know, like I said, I recently had somebody trying to fucking stalk me, and I turned around and started stalking them. I was like, bitch, I know where you at. I know where you work. I know who you are. I even know what your wife's name is. Don't play with me. Some freako weirdo. You damn, and like I said, I'm protected in the spiritual realm. Yes, I got all my stuff going on. I'm protected in the spiritual realm, and I damn sure protected in the physical realm, and legally too. You damn right. With bow and arrows, fucking weapon shit, whatever. I ain't gotta let nobody know what I add, but I ain't walking around here like no fucking pumpkin pie. I tell you that. You damn right. And I'm balanced. Damn right. When I can go from the unconditional love mode to the military mode, right, from 0 to 100 real fast. Okay? And I'm disciplined. I got love for everybody, and I don't wish nobody no harm. But it's sad that we live in a time when we always talking about the white man this and the white man that, but it look like the people that's killing each other look like us. You gotta be careful being around your own race. Your own class of your own people or whatever. It depending on what environment you in. You can't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't even really go be yourself if you don't work hard for it and drive certain type of cars and dress certain type of ways around some of these people that feel like somebody owed them something. Shit, I always felt like a motherfucker owed me something, but I went around doing shit like that. I used to be a motherfucker felt like that world owed me something, but I'll still get out there and bust my ass and work for what I want. I won't busting nobody in the head and robbing nobody for their shit. I guess, thank God for my grandmama for my raising and stuff. But I felt like, yeah, damn right, I felt like I was owed something for a long time. But I'll go out there mad as hell and go work for mine and try to do the best I could, I ain't saying I've been perfect, but damn if I was going to, it's easy to go rob a bank. It ain't easy to rob no bank, but it's more, It's more better than going kill somebody and robbing them for their little chains that they got. You ain't gonna hit the jack. Where you gonna go and kill somebody for their chain and kill somebody for their damn shit? It ain't you or rob a little store when you ain't gonna get nothing but to survive for a few hours. If you trying to go out like that, then go shit. If I'm gonna go out, like I said, that's always been my motto. Go fucking big or go home. I don't do petty shit. I'm not a petty person. I don't like being around. I love them. I deal with them from a fucking distance. But if you a petty person, you can't be around. You ain't even gonna feel comfortable around me because of how I roll. Like I don't gotta be flashy and all this and that and where I used to be. The old me. I used to be. I done did all that shit. I done did all that shit. I ain't gonna say I done everything, but I have enjoyed myself and with working hard. And not sitting out here, you know what I'm saying, playing this man and that man for that. They want to give me something, yeah, I would take it. I'll take it right now. But you ain't gonna put me through a whole lot of, I'm not gonna be your slave. I mean, if we married or trying to build something, I'll treat you right. I'll respect you. I'll be loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? I know how to be feminine, but I'd like to have my own too. Like, I don't want to be I ain't never want to be just like, oh, you know, can you save me and come pick me up on a white horse? I'd be like, look, let me tell you, if you help me do this, then I'll help you. I don't believe in nothing for nothing. I believe that you give people that's balance, and that balance out your karma debts too. I don't believe just taking something from somebody and not giving something, like, you know what I'm saying, like something or equal value or whatever. I never believed in just ripping them up. That shit come back on you, whether you know it or not. It'll come back on you or your children, whatever. I try to be balanced, even when I wasn't even spiritual like I am now. But like, I've had many opportunities y'all don't know I done had, and shit. I done turn them down, or I just sit back. It ain't necessarily I be turning them down. I just be sitting back waiting to see the real deal of it. Like, I could get her here and brag and be like, yeah, this one try to get me to move out there with them and they famous and this. No, because I mean, I don't be cloud chasing because I know who I am. They know who I am. Motherfuckers, you be amazed. So I don't cloud chase or none of that. I don't got to do nothing. I am that I am. Like, I am that I'm already that. I am that I am. I know who I am. Yes. You got to believe in you. Who, if you don't, who else? You got to. We are our ancestors' biggest dreams come true. We are. What better time than now to be alive, y'all? What better time than now to be alive? You got all these people that we thought we get around here and celebrity worship some of us and look up to these people is still working for the man. They working for that machine. They working. They can't be free. They can't go. Who want to live a life where you can't go where you want to go in and enjoy yourself? You got to worry about somebody harming you or killing you, or you can't just go off and enjoy yourself. You got to be in this society, in this group. Ain't no telling what they have to do to get that fame. It's not. I commend them. Lord knows I love me some Prince and Michael Jackson and Luther Vandross. I love ODB and all that. You know what I'm saying? I love even Pimp C. Even I listen to Elton John. All different types of varieties. I listen to all Miles Davis. I listen to jazz. I listen to the what they call it, the white people music too. My son be like, turn that. He listen to that playing that game. What's that trap music? Not that trap music that y'all talking about, that y'all want to get out here and listen to it and think y'all can kill and call women bitches. He listened to another type of music, which he listened to all varieties, and he tell me this. He tell me this when he was even young. He said, Mama, I might listen to that music, but I don't let it influence me to do things. He's like, I know this. I said, how you know? He said, yeah, because you taught me that. Like, I don't do what the music say and everything, but I do listen to all varieties of music. I said, well, damn, I'm a better teacher than I thought. But, yes, people, we're going to make it. We're going to see it. It has to be destroyed. before it can be rebuilt. I'm trying to actually get to the point where I can live off the sun and not even eat. Not even worry about eating food. Just, maybe every now and then, and it ain't that I can't eat. I can. I can buy what I want to buy. But I don't want to, I could go and buy anything, the freshest of the freshest food if I really want it. But I want to be able to not yield to my Lord. I don't want my desires to destroy me. I want to be controlled by nothing. Like, nothing in the flesh. Like, I don't want this avatar to have enslaved me to it. I want to be walking in the spirit, connected to the supreme source, connected to the end. I want to be a vessel. I want this is a temple. Even my womb your womb is a temple. I've been doing womb healing. If you want to ask me about it, then message me up here or whatever, hit me up. I'll get with you or whatever. I've been doing the womb healing and the breathing exercises to regenerate and restore my lungs and my body and my organs and stuff like that. I've been showing my body love and just embracing me and loving me, hugging myself, and connecting with me, the little girl, the child, where I got fucked up at or whatever, the little girl or whatever, dealing with that. Even though I did the mirror work and shadow work, childhood trauma, I'm going to deeper levels of that, even deeper levels of how I affected my seed when I was carrying them, like the healing of that, trying to heal them and stuff. Of how when we are like, I don't get up here and tell you some shit and then I'm like, well, I ain't practicing. You have to be the example. I have to be the example to you. I have to practice what I preach. Yeah, even as I was channeling this morning and whatever in the wee hours and stuff, when I just connected with how I felt. This is the time frame when my baby, it's almost my baby. My baby is an ancestor baby. Definitely an ancestor baby. What they call it? Day of the Dead, Halloween baby, whatever. But it's really our ancestor. He's really an ancestor child. And I was just channeling about how I was feeling years ago when I was carrying him and stuff like that. And I was married and stuff. You can be married and still be in some fucked up shit. I mean, I was just channeling about the emotions he felt in my womb during that trying time in that trimester, that last trimester, the whole thing. But that he was coming through that's when he was supposed to come into the world, was around in a few weeks. Yeah, because this is like the 20th. So yeah, he was born in October. So yeah, he was. It was a real. I wasn't spiritual. I didn't know. If I knowed now, then what I know now, honey. But I could feel the energy and stuff like that. But I didn't. I was into Christianity. I was a child. I was married, but I consider myself a damn child to like. When I think back now, I was doing grown folk stuff though. But I was a child up until recently. Fucking recently, I was a child. A few years ago, yeah. Having children, married and all that out here in the career world, working, making money. We done had so much stuff, like money and shit. It's crazy. Like, you be like, young and you look back and you be like, damn, no wonder these old people was hating on us like that. Shit, man. I mean, money easy to come by in certain locations anyway, but back then, back in them days, it seemed that, I guess it was more value to the dollar, and it was just a different time. It was a different time. I mean, we are currency. You can manifest your money, and money comes in all ways, not just fiat. But I'm just saying, it was a time when the fiat was like just flowing in the streets. I mean, I guess it was just more. I don't know. We was taking things that they meant for our bad and using it to create what we want. Like we can make something out of nothing. We doing that now. We gonna take this shit that they using for our bad and we manifesting it for our good, for our future generations to advance in technologies and innovations and entrepreneurship and science and building our own schools, teaching our children the true knowledge and ascending and having our own hospitals and medical practices and healing techniques that are holistic and everything. So this is Moon Goddess. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Unconditional love.